Hello, good afternoon. Wendy here for Wendy's Craft Den. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Now, I made this card going back to 2 years ago for some, I can't remember what it was for now, but it was either a thank you or get well or whatever. Unfortunately today I'm having to do a sympathy card, and it's for the family of a lovely gentleman that lived just round the corner from me. And he definitely was a gentleman. Gentle in the way he spoke and his mannerisms, everything about him. So I thought I'd make this card. Now I've cut everything out, so you don't have to watch me cutting things out. What I should have done, I should have stamped this before coming here, shouldn't I? Right, I put it down there. I'm making a little mark like I always do. I'm also checking that my cards, yes, it's the right way round. And I just want to put this, sorry for your loss. Now I'm stamping this first for a reason, because I've got more things to put on the cards. Right, now then, let's see if I can do this well. Already got a mess this morning. Right, now I'm using the stamp apparatus because if it does happen to move then, not move, if it does, if it doesn't stamp right the first time, then I got another go and, oh no, that looks all right, doesn't it? Oh, panic over. Right, I'm just going to give this a quick, no, what I'll do, because of time, I'll just do it like that. And I shall do that later on. Oh, right, now that I got that and my glue, I'm raiding my tubs of glue, you know, the ones that aren't quite, they're not really empty, but you can't use them. Now I'm using this glimmer card. I think this came out, this last year, the year before, I can't remember, but it's beautiful. The glitter doesn't come off it, and it, you know, some of these, it really hurts when you put your hand over it, but this one doesn't. So I'm going to put that there. Wasn't sure about green, but I don't really want to, I don't like making the sort of, I don't think I've got the word right, but can't even say the word now. But I like being a little bit different. Like you saw with my last stamping card, I did a pink, last sympathy card, I did a pink one. So today it's a green one. Now I cut this circle as well out of the stitched dies. Whoops. That was a little mistake I did yesterday. A card has two sides for a reason. Yes, although I don't need you to watch me cutting out and all that sort of thing. So I thought I did all the cutting out, now I'll do the pretty things in front of you. And then I've cut a pile, hang on, I'm going to shut this because you know what's going to happen? Yep, my hand will get in it or something. Right, so I've cut a pile of these. And now I'm going to try and arrange them a bit bigger than I thought too. If I try and make like a bouquet first off, see what that looks like. I've used, what have I used? Soft succulent, old olive and pretty peacock. This is pretty peacock. This is the old olive. Now old olive, to me, it's my go-to when I'm doing anything, any leaves or foliage. I go to old olive, yeah. Right, now then, I don't want two of them. I can have him sitting at the back there. Not too sure about him. There is no rhyme or reason of how you do the arrange these. It's totally up to how you feel it should look on the day, or you know, really you just got to faff about and you think, that's it, but then you go move it and then you've lost it again. So, right, let me think now. I want to really use the the 3 or 4 colours that I've used. This is that goes there because that's a different colour. That's a different colour. And I think that one can go in the back there. Right, now then I've got some glue dots. Ooh. My glue dots are being sticky. I think these are old ones. I like to put these down first because it just holds it for a bit until, like we said, that one is at the back, didn't we? See what I mean? They can just hold them like that. And I wouldn't usually use this much glue dots, but looking at these, they got to the stage where they're the old Stampin' Up colours. So I'll show you how old these are. But, so they need to be used. But using glue dots is a fantastic way of, like I said, doing something like this, because it's, if it goes wrong, you can just rub it and come off. If you've got glue and something goes wrong, then you're more or less stuck because you've stuck glue. Oh, Wendy. Because these just roll about. Right, so one there, one there. One there. And I'm just going to put that one back in there. There we are. Now then, now comes the colour for the sorry for the bow. And I don't very often do bows on here because they never work out. So I don't think this is going to work out either, the way I do it. My bows are always round about in I found my bone. Right. Sorry about that. Just make sure it doesn't twist. It's when you're doing it without this, you just need that other pair of hands, if you know what I mean. Now that is a bit too wide. I should have taken it down to there. So to make it a little less big, I'm just going to pull these. See what I mean? They're going down in size then. My scissors. That's what I was looking for. Right. Just going to titivate this a bit. Give it a bit of a wiggle here and a wiggle there and turn it over, and then you've got a nice little bow there. Now I'm going to use a blob of glue on here because I just feel like it needs a little bit of, just like that. And then I'm going to position it down here where all of these are joining up. Don't forget as well, when you do this, make sure it doesn't overlap on the card. So there we go, a lovely sympathy card for the family of a lovely man. Thank you very much for watching me, and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.